Round number 2. See who we've got on camera. One of our 3-pointers, potentially.
Oh.
Ooh.
So we got Chris Bauer.
Get your hand off the screen.
What's that?
I'm yelling at myself.
Oh.
Trying to, remind the players to be awesome and use our life pads.
Right. We got Chris Bauer, which, again, I assumed was Jeskai Control.
Wait a minute. Keenan's playing Infect tonight?
Yeah. He was.
Wait a minute.
I got bad news for Brett. Keenan, my boy Keenan and I, we had to do battle first round.
Oh, and you were expecting against Burn?
Well,
based on Burn?
I mean, I was just... So basically, when he put out the sleeves, I was like, okay, he's not playing Burn, so he must be playing Control, because Julia's on camera, and she's been playing Infect.
Yeah.
So then Julia, gives Keenan, the side-eye during turn 1, or round 1. And I'm like, what's going on?
What is this about?
And then he plays a breeding pool, and I'm like, dang.
No.
So it was a hard-fought battle, which ended with me being real sad when he had 3 mutagenic growths in hand.
Yeah.
To close out game number 3.
Yeah.
Keenan on Infect.
I'd be feeling it.
Hey, there's a 10.
We haven't seen Bauer in a while on camera.
No.
So, and he's rocking out Jeskai Control. Nahiri style or old school?
I don't know. I don't know.
We will find out.
I don't know if he's ever really played the Nahiri style. He was a proponent of Twin.
He was. He did.
You know
like
what I
him.
mean? So that's kind of where he is. We got the blue sleeves.
Look at him getting hyped up, doing some clapping.
Yo, I'm on camera. Let's go.
Blue sleeve versus blue sleeve.
Oh, camera, please.
Let's decide.
Look at that logic knot.
Oh, mainboard logic knot too.
Wow. What's going on, camera?
Whoa.
Guess we can't keep up with Chris's hands.
That's what it. Too much. Trying to autofocus and it's just like, nah.
I probably turn the autofocus off.
It probably is still on though.
It is.
During this match,
we should turn it off.
Reminds me of the comment we got on YouTube about somebody shuffling.
Oh yeah, the Kibler shuffle.
Yeah.
Also, Keenan, I think, was feeling a little under the weather.
Yes, I believe I remember hearing that.
Dual ear infections.
Oh.
Yeah, dual ear.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
What?
Ow.
Looks like Keenan's gonna go 6.
I don't know if they've added in the Blossoming Defense yet. I want to say they have, because I do remember talking to TJ about it a little bit. Trust me, it sucks.
Yep, it was.
Tried to kill the dudes.
It was real fun for me.
I did update my Magic Online deck with Blossoming Defense because it doesn't matter if that's foil.
Right. Oh. Okay.
Okay, Nan Logic.
Chris going directly to 17. Doesn't even care. Gets a hollow fountain.
Serum Visions.
I mean, it has to be. Otherwise, it's a sleight of hand.
Otherwise, he's going to pass something.
And I think Chris is just crazy enough. But it's going to be a Serum Visions.
Mm-hmm. Draw,
scry. Can't even keep up.
Goes to the bottom.
Yeah. Let's get that grab out of here.
Just wanted to shuffle him. Don't mind me.
Misty Rainforest going to... Oh, he says, I'll join you at 17.
17 all. Seems like a fair way to play Magic.
I think he needs to get Steam Vents just to put the fear in him.
It's actually Teamer Battle Rage, in fact.
He gets a breeding pool. I'm putting that back together.
Teamer Battle Rage, in fact?
Yeah. Or maybe I'll make 4-color Infect.
What's the other Oh. I was like, what oh, yeah.
Wait for it.
You're white.
Noble Hierarch for Keenan. Priest of Norn, if you guys don't know, buy him up.
Buy him up. It's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing. 1/4 with Infect.
4-color Infect.
4-color Infect.
You can even, you know what, we don't even have to run Teamer Battle Rage. You can just stick with the band.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Glacial Fortress. No. What's even worse is, here's another breeding pool, is you play Priest of Norn. Ooh, Blighted Agent. Logic nodded, though. Get that
I'm going to
out
delve
of here.
these 2 away. So, X is 2. Or 3. X is 3.
What's even worse, it gets around Bolt. And then you Temur Battle Rage, that Priest. Man, talk about it.
Value.
It is pure value. Buy them up today. Here's a Steam Vents. Wow.
You know what? All the life. Let's just throw it away.
I mean, Chris realizes that Keenan's not interested in his life total. He's interested in those 10 little points of poison.
All you gotta do is count to 10.
That's it.
Oh, the beats!
Wow.
Nice. Kill him with Noble.
Exalted Trigger gets Chris down to 14. Scalding Tar and pass. Wow, this is
Getting to that cryptic range.
Oh, you know he plays Cryptics. Gitaxian
Look at your
Probe.
hand.
Going to 13. Hey.
Oh,
Spell
Oh,
Color.
Jeskai Flash.
Electrolyze. Cryptic Command.
Ew. Ugh. It's got Steam Vents in there too.
Is that a Remand in the middle?
Maybe. I can't tell from this angle. I still need to get a playset of spell callers. I haven't picked them up yet because they're still in standard and still expensive.
Buy them today.
And then send them to me.
And then send them to me.
So with that being said, is this gonna force out? No, he's just gonna say, yeah, I'll take it.
Noble Beats. Did he pay life for that, or did he play land for that Gitaxian?
He paid life. We'll keep the. He's got a double ear infection.
You're right. What? Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. I was supposed to lose life on that. No. Can't. You're feeling sick. You might miss a little bit of life. It's all right.
You missed a trigger or 3.
Nobody will judge you.
Electrolyze.
Blossoming Defense.
Save
that dude.
Come right in.
Save that dude.
Oh. Pay 2 life, mutagenic growth. Well, maybe he tapped one of his islands.
It's possible.
I just don't know. I mean, he was very deliberate to use that iPad.
We're just gonna play it off of what their life total is. Problem is that spell queller is going to cause some issues.
You don't say.
4 or less. Become Immense gets around him. But you have to be careful.
Has he looked at Keenan's hand yet? Going to 11. See, this is
just like meh.
Because Keenan does have a Become Immense in hand.
Does.
We're getting to that really scary range, life total wise. Where is Chris gonna be prepared to take 7 damage from a noble?
Oh, okay. Here's the spell queller coming down. It says I would like to counter that by exiling it underneath him. Dink. Alright. 11 all. Keenan hasn't really gotten extra mana here. He's got to be careful because with this list that Chris is running, there's more counter magic. We've already seen a Logic Knot. Bring in the beats.
I'm serious. Like, Chris is not doing much to that noble, except for that. Oh, he's got a lightning bolt in hand. All right, there we go. He's got a negate too. Blossoming Defense.
Hexproof.
Got a reader. Bingo.
Alright.
Yeah, here comes the negate. Oh. Maybe not.
Logic Knot.
Yeah. Logic not that.
And he'll still have 2 mana up for negate.
Blossoming Defense. Protected.
Oh, okay. Says that's fine. Now you're tapped out. Now I can...
It wasn't that tough, though. You know what I mean? Like, he had 2 mana. Keenan really is just like, dude, I could... Just a forest? Maybe? Something?
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards to the graveyard. I guess you tried to... Well, I don't know if he has any protection here. Like, I don't know if he's got a Blossoming Defense or a Vines or something like that. But... eventually you just gotta try. So... Delve 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negate it. Sadness. 9 all. This match has been quite a difference from round 1.
So my thinking is you know Chris is playing a counterspell heavy deck.
Yes.
Do you try and bait out a counterspell?
I think you have to.
So, like, instead of playing that Become Immense there, you play a Might to see if you get him to throw that negate at the Might.
Yeah, I think that's where you need to be.
And then...
Because worst case, it fills up your graveyard. And I think he had 2 Become Immenses.
Okay.
So he might still have one in his hand that, like, alright, okay, you counter that, fine. I'll still deal 1 to you, and now I have more fuel for my next Become Immense.
I mean, really, all it takes is 2 more, and then a Become Immense to an empty hand from Chris, and it's over. So, you know.
Belt the trigger. Tink. You know what could help Keenan here?
What's that?
Sylvan Shrine.
In this very particular and rare instance, yes, Sylvan Scrying would help Keenan. However, he's got a lot of pump in his hand.
He does.
And he wants to use that. So Might of Old Crowcell on the main phase.
Yeah.
Bait the counterspell. Cryptic, counter draw. Or no, tap down.
And it's game, because he can activate and swing 6.
Yep. Oh boy.
Whew. Alright. Round 1 in the books. Jeskai Flash. I'm going to say...
That's fine.
Now we know what style he's going with. Sideboard time. Boo-doop. Boo-doop. Who would you like to read?
I'll read Chris's.
Alright.
1 Engineered Explosives, 1 Wear and Tear, 1 Is That Staticaster, 1 Stony Silence, 1 Crumble to Dust, 2 Dispel, 2 Negate, 1 Celestial Purge, 2 Timely Reinforcements, 1 Rest in Peace, and 2 Vendelian Click. Let's see. I like the Engineered Explosives. the is that static caster.
Mm-hmm.
Any number of the counter spells, dispel, negates.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah, that seems fair.
You know, I mean, you would worry about the Inkmoth Nexuses, so maybe you could make an argument for wear and tear. But truthfully, I think what you have in your maybe Crumble, if you were really, really concerned about the Inkmoth Nexus, but he's got a lot more creatures besides that.
He does.
So I'm fine with those options.
Yeah, that seems like a fair bet. On Keenan's side, he's got 2 Dismember, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Spellskite, 1 Pithing Needle, 2 Spell Pierce, 1 Dispel, 1 Unravel the Aether, 3 Kitchen Finks, 2 Wild Defiance, and 1 Viridian Corruptor. So, the Flash deck is tough to deal with as decks go. Like, you have to board differently than you would against other control-based decks. Because some of their counter stuff that they've got are also in the form of their creatures. And that makes it very difficult to kind of sneak in. Like, your Inkmoth Nexus, which usually works out really well because of the evasion, now is kind of ineffective in this matchup. Because Spell Queller just can sit there and be like, yep, I'm not going to attack you with this ever, because I'm just going to sit here and block your Inkmoth whenever you activate it. So the Dismembers are not like a bad argument to make here because there are those creatures, but you know that you're going to be doing that counter magic war. So like the Dispels are important. Spells Pierce can be beneficial here if you know, like in those earlier stages where you're really fighting over stuff. Defiance you can make that argument for because of the triggers off it, but you don't want to shave off too much of your stuff, and because it is the Jeskai stuff, you know that means we're going to see lightning bolts, lightning helixes as potentials. So like the Wild Defiance coming in could help out. I don't think you need to worry about the Kitchen Finks here. That's not really the kind of matchup you'll need it for. But I like Spell Pierces coming in. I like Dispel coming in. I mean, you can say 1 and 1 in that aspect. 1 Defiance and 1 Spellskite even. I like adding in the other Spellskite here for Path to Exiles, things like that. So, I mean, there seems to be a decent amount, 4 to 5 cards from both sides that you can see these players bringing in. Hey, I'm really good at my job, by the way. In case you didn't know that. For everybody sitting at home, I'm really bad at it. It's been like 3, 4 this whole season.
The whole time.
The whole time.
I'm like, what is going on?
Oh gosh. I'm bad at my job. So we're going into game number 2 here. Jeskai Flash versus Infect. And Chris's deck is just chock full of counter magic. Like, it's going to be easy to disrupt Keenan. And Keenan really has to stick something early and have protection for it. Is kind of what he's got to hope for. So, putting down like a turn 1 Glistener Elf, or turn 1 Noble into a turn 2 Glistener Elf here, so that way he has protection is beneficial. So he's got to kind of debate this stuff. And, you know, Keenan is sick, you know, double your infection. Also, doesn't normally play Infect. Played it for the Invitational Season 2. Did pretty well with it. But still normally pilots burn, so it doesn't have the same knowledge and know-how that some of the other players like Julia or myself or even you who played this deck for a long time. So doing these, deciding if they're keeping the 7s or not.
And don't forget, guys, we've got all sorts of fantastic commands sitting if you're watching live at home with us. We've got exclamation point bingo. Get that bingo card filled up because we got stickers to give away. You can get the points total. You got the shop command. Yo! Weeaboo, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up, girl? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are things?
You missed you dominating round 1.
That's true. That is true.
So Keenan not happy. He had to mulligan the first round or the first game as well.
Went to 6. Went to 6 off of that.
Yeah. So that is another thing he'll be switching things up.
Now it makes sense.
Oh, let's see.
It's crazy.
It's crazy what happens when you do your job.
I guess that's one way to describe it. Look, a W is a W.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, Keenan having to ship it back. So this is where, like, if you're sitting in Chris's position, you know you have all this counter magic. You're just like, yes, mulligan more.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm basically you're pushing yourself into a near unwinnable state from the Infect side of things, and that's just because when you get disrupted from the Infect standpoint, it's really hard to recover. It can happen, but it's not as easy as some of the other decks out there. It's less forgiving.
True, and I mean, the thing to remember, and it kind of piggybacks off your idea, in this sort of matchup, like top decks, Chris's top decks are a whole lot better than Keenan's top decks.
And you can set yourself up, too, with, like, Serum Visions and things like that.
Yeah. I fear for Keenan if he goes to 4. I mean, I fear for him now.
Isn't he? Ugh. I mean, sometimes you just have to suck it up and say, yeah, I'll keep. Is that now? Oh, my gosh. He won. I don't know. I think at that point, you have to get rid of it if you're that debating.
Oh, there we go. So, yeah, going to 4. Wow. Chris is like, man, this is all sewn up.
Yeah. As long as I don't make any stupid mistakes and forget to counter something, I should win this match. Now, you don't want to count Keenan out completely here, but you can't say, hey, he's going to be able to just get 4 cards and nail it. Because we talked about he needs to have that protection. Like, but now you were like, hey, he needs a land, he needs a creature, and he needs protection.
Hey, it's a good thing he drew 4 cards.
Yeah.
I see a land.
Is that an elf on the far right?
I
far left?
see a Taxian Probe going to 18. He says, I can't go any further. Snapcaster release.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And the lightning bolt.
Let me show you exactly what you're about to play into.
Oh, that hurts. So, how long can you delay playing that elf?
Well, you can delay it for as long as you want. Mm-hmm. You could say, I'm never going to play this elf, but you're never going to get anywhere. So Kean's going to write all 7 of these cards down.
Yeah, it's smart. You got to know what you're playing against. Sit there and have that knowledge. Don't let it go to waste. I'm a big fan of players that choose to write down the cards that they see. Because then as they start playing stuff, you can cross it out. And when it gets down to the wire and you're like, oh, what do they have in their hand? Oh, wait a minute. I've seen him play this, this, and this, so I know he still has that Snapcaster in his hand. Great. Well, this plan won't work. Now I gotta find a different line.
Now I've gotta just backpedal everything that I've done.
Pendelhaven won't protect against a lightning bolt though, but Misty and pass. He'll go to 17 on Bauer's turn and get himself a breeding pool, while Chris will go to 17, probably get a steam vents here and serum.
Keenan almost played control instead of me. This would have been an interesting match to watch.
Oh, yeah, that would have been.
It's true. I mean, we would be looking at two different versions of
Jeskai.
Of Jeskai. Mm-hmm. You know, you have the Flash, you have the pure control, or the Nahiri control. Yo! Dionysus, welcome back, dude. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And Serum Visions. He's like, what do I have? Yeah, 2 bolts. Cool.
Disgusting.
Let's just go ahead and put one on top, one on the bottom.
And he's got that Snapcaster. So he's got all the bolts.
Yeah. Keenan's gonna fetch. Go to 17.
USA control versus Russian control. I guess there's a lot of flags that have red, white, and blue in it.
Control mirror equals best mirror. What's up, Charles? Nice to see you, dude.
You'll start testing on your flag knowledge. I mean, there was the Olympics recently. Yeah, France.
Which one's the Russian control deck, though? Is it Nahiri? Is Nahiri control the Russian control?
I feel like that would
be she seems like she could be like a little Russian. You know? So
Zarya.
Verdant Catacomb, yeah. Wow.
Speaking of Zarya, did you see the preview for the new Overwatch hero?
Yes, I did.
It's making me go, man, I really need to fix my computer because I really want to play some Overwatch.
Amen. Here's a Glistener Elf. Wow. It's not like you've got 3 bolts in hand.
Pendelhaven, okay.
Chris, come on, dude. Please.
Bink. Go to 16. No. 16.
It's a forest.
Save some life. You know, makes sense.
I know exactly where those lightning bolts are going. Right for all of his creatures.
3 of them.
Yeah, he's got 3.
So he's going to try to cast 1. So, I mean, you assume there's a Might of Old Corrosa here. So he goes Pendelhaven. Like, you have to do Pendelhaven first. Combat.
That's not... There you go. 1 poison.
Choosing to save it. Okay.
And then end step, he's going to bolt. Here's a Blossoming Defense. Buys him 1 turn for that Glistener Elf.
Yeah.
I think Keenan only saw 1 lightning bolt. So
yeah, so he's probably feeling good.
Yeah, he's like, oh right. Man, this is...
Combat.
This is it, boy. Here's 1 more.
Julia's on our side.
It's good. It's good. Oh. Snapcaster.
Well, we knew the snap was there.
He's like, I knew this was going to happen. Here's a Vines of Vastwood. But Keenan, dude, he's got 2 more bolts, man. 2 more of them.
Okay. He does, which is gross.
So just be careful. And here's 1.
Kill the elf.
But he does have the Inkmoth Nexus now.
He does. And the Pendelhaven, which is nice.
Yeah.
And there's no red mana available currently.
Right. Pendelhaven Pump. Swing.
Swing. Bada, bada, bada.
Goes to 4 poison.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Pendelhaven giving +1/+2.
That's true. It would be the Rocky 4 of control pairs.
And the Snapcaster is just slowly chipping away here.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Keenan has the evasion, and he's truly not worried about his life total yet.
No.
I must break you.
I think this is fine. You pull out some counter magic. If he's still got another snap or something, you can really start working at it.
Yep, Cryptic Command. Counter draw.
And he's tapped down, so this allows you to still swing in for 1.
There you go.
So that was a really nice play on Keenan's side.
Halfway there.
1 pump spell of +4 gets him.
Oh, Chris has got a Path Exile in hand as well. Best card in Magic.
And to negate, he's got all this, this protection.
He's ready.
He's set up now.
He's absolutely ready.
Activate, pump, combat. Just, yeah, that's fine. I'll take 2. And get a land out of it.
Path Exile. Keenan. Keenan.
Hey.
Keenan. There you go.
You know what card would help him?
Sylvan's Cry?
Yeah! He could go find himself another Inkmoth.
For anyone at home that doesn't know the type of Magic player Nan is, not only is he a scumbag and wants Lantern control and mono white life gain decks to rule the format.
No.
He also runs Sylvan Scrying in his Infect deck.
I do.
And if you want to know what type of Magic player I am, I'm trying to build Bant Infect. Sylvan Scrying in Infect? Dance game? Blighted Agent.
Spell Queller.
He just picks it up. He's just like, give this to me. This is mine. And now I'm going to bolt you.
Snap.
And I'm
bolt.
going to snap bolt. And you're
You know
gonna
what?
die.
This was actually
Very eye-opening.
not a bad game for Keenan. Having Mulligan down to 4, like, that could have been a lot worse of a game too.
It's true. Yo, James Moses. Go.
Go Infect.
Go Infect.
Yes.
Ban Infect. That's what I heard. I hear Emrakul is pretty good against Life Gain. He was pretty good.
He was pretty good.
Yep.
Round 2.
She.
Round 2 is in the books. A little bit quicker round 2 compared to round 1.
Did we check the time?
How much time we got left?
Because I'm fairly certain it was a whole lot quicker.
We got like 16 minutes left in the round,
Yeah.
so.
Nice.
It's
It's like they're playing aggressive decks or something.
So let's check our point totals.
She.
See where we're standing player wise. Hashtag girl power. And get moving right along. Here we go.
Cow.
Oh, we had a tie.
We did have a tie.
Oh, Jeremy and Julia tied it out. But we've got a couple 6-pointers here. Johnny, TJ, Dwayne, and Chris all sitting at 6 points. Quite a few sitting around 3. And a few people riding the struggle bus tonight. Max, Alicia, Chris, and Ryan.
What are you saying?
That they've had some bad luck. That's what I'm saying. I think Alicia was also playing a standard deck.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, that did happen.
She was. I was expecting.
Okay, you played her.
I played her. I was expecting Tron.
Yeah, well, based on what she played the week before. And it was like a super rude dude style.
And then she sat down and she played this like black and green recursion deck. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, here's my Storm Chaser mage swing for
my prowess
7. I'm really sorry.
I actually do remember that.
That felt really bad, like, because it seemed like it would be a pretty cool deck had she not been paired up against probably like a probably close to the most hyper aggressive deck right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Max or Chris or Ryan though.
Well, Ryan's on that sweet treasure hunt deck, right?
Oh yes, he is. He was that week.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, we played next round, I think, or this round. I think we played this round, and he was pretty salty because he's like, "Are you playing that 8-rack deck?" And then I said, "No, I'm not playing 8-rack. I was playing black and white tokens, and I led with an Inquisition." So it was super rude of me, but. All right, so we've got our points. Let's take a look at round 3, guys. Let's just keep it moving. Keep the content coming for you all.